Namaskar, welcome to Right to Information classes. And so far, we have discussed about all the facts, all the materials related to Right to Information Act. Now we are discussing about MCQ Set 3 on RTI Act 2005. So on this panel itself, you can see so many answers of the MCQ. That is, RTI Act is 2005, 2006, 2002, 2001. No, it's 2005. Reply to be given in 30 days. Otherwise, penalty 250 rupees per day. Now it's a become fundamental right. So it's Hindi. It is known as Suchna ka Adhikar. So many MCQ answers are available on this panel also. Let us proceed further. The Central Information Commission falls under which ministry? So Central Information Commission is the apex body in RTI Act. So Central Information Commission falls under which ministry? Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Personnel, Ministry of HRD, or none of the above? And the correct answer is Ministry of Personnel. So CIC, Central Information Commission, falls under the jurisdiction of Ministry of Personnel. Next question. Who appoints the members and chairman of the Central Information Commission? President alone, Chief Justice of Supreme Court, committee under the leadership of Prime Minister, Home Minister of the country? And the correct answer is committee under the leadership of Prime Minister. So committee under the leadership of Prime Minister, there are certain nominated persons in the committee, and headed by Prime Minister. They appoint the members and chairman of Central Information Commission. Next question. The salary and other allowances of Chief Information Commission are same as Chief Information Commission का जो सैलरी होगा वो कितना होगा? Equal to Chief Justice of Supreme Court, equal to Attorney General of India, equal to Comptroller and Auditor General of India, equal to Chief Election Commission? And the answer is equal to Chief Election Commission. Whatever Chief Election Commission gets, Chief Information Commissioner will also get the same pay, salary and allowances. Next question. What is the tenure of Chief Information Commissioner? What is the tenure of Chief Election Commissioner? His tenure is 5 years, 3 years, 6 years, not fixed. And the answer is 5 years. Answer is 5 years. So tenure of Chief Information Commissioner is, the Chief Information Commissioner and an Information Commissioner holds the office for 5 years or until they attain the age of 65 years. They are not eligible for reappointment. So if government wants, 60-year person can become Chief Information Commissioner and he will hold the chair for 5 years. If government doesn't want, he will appoint some 64 years of person as a CIC who is retired within hardly 6 months to 1 year. So it's a tricky game. If government likes, he can appoint such a person who holds office for 5 years. If government wants, it can appoint such a person who holds office for 5 to 6 months or 10 years. Who holds how long, that we'll see in the coming slides. Who of the following is not the part of the committee to select Chief Election Commissioner and other Information Commissioner? इसमें से कौन ऐसे हैं जो कमिटी हेडेड बाय प्राइम मिनिस्टर है, उस कमिटी के मेंबर नहीं होते हैं? प्राइम मिनिस्टर हेडेड बाय प्राइम मिनिस्टर तो कमेटी के मेंबर होंगे. चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट चेक करना पड़ेगा. लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन इन द लोकसभा होना चाहिए. अ यूनियन कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर अपॉइंटेड बाय प्राइम मिनिस्टर, मुझे लगता है ये भी होना चाहिए. सो करेक्ट आंसर इज चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट. चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट इज not part of the committee to select chief election commissioner. Chief Justice of Supreme Court is not part of the committee, right? So अगर अभी तक आपने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, then please do subscribe, like, share and comment. So question number 6, till date how many chief election commissioner have been appointed? आज तक 2005 से शुरू हुआ है, 2005 से शुरू हुआ है और 5 ईयर का इनका टेन्योर होता है, तो कैलकुलेशन के अनुसार तो 4 होना चाहिए, 5 होना चाहिए, लेकिन इसमें से वो कुछ भी नहीं है। अभी जस्ट पहले आपने देखा चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर का जो टेन्योर होता है वो 5 ईयर का होता है। 2005 में आरटीआई एक्ट शुरू हुआ, तो कैलकुलेशन के हिसाब से 4 या 5 चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर अभी तक होना चाहिए, लेकिन उसमें सेकेंड क्लॉज ये है कि और he attains the age of 65 whichever is earlier, so because of that it is not 5 not 4, so what could be, it is 11. Is it correct? 11 is correct or not? We'll see in the next slide. So list of Central Information Commission. So this is the list of Central Information Commission. First election commission was Wajahat Habibullah. He was appointed by Congress government. He took charge in 2005 and he retired in 2010. So exactly 5 years he was Chief Information Commission Wajahat Habibullah. That indicates that he was apple in the eyes of the Congress. So he appointed him for 5 years. See A.N. Tiwari, 30 September to 18 December, means October, November, 2.5 months. A.N. Tiwari worked for only 2.5 months. That means it looks like some political game. Some other issue may be there. So we are interested in the fact. So Wajahat Habibullah was the person who held office from 2005 to 2010. And from them, none of them have been there for 5 years. So last one is Yashwardhan Kumar Sinha. So Yashwardhan Kumar Sinha is present in Central Information Commissioner. Yashwardhan Kumar Sinha is present Central Information Commissioner. He has taken over on 7th November 2020. That means 2 years is over. Let us see how long he holds the post. Next question. Indian citizens have the right to information because of judgment of Supreme Court, implementation of international law, all state adopted, a law passed by the parliament, and the correct answer is a law passed by parliament. All citizens have the right to information because of the RTI Act. RTI Act was passed by the parliament. So this is the correct answer. Next question. For the PIO to disclose certain information, the competent authority should be satisfied that larger public interest warrants its disclosure. The information pertains to, so PIO to disclose certain information, the competent authority should be satisfied the larger public interest warrants its disclosure. This information pertains to commercial confidence, trade secret, information available to a person in his fiduciary relationship, all the above. So answer is all the above. Next question is, how could a public information officer receive information? Read application. How could a public information officer receive applications? Those submitted by hand, those sent by email, transferred by another public authority. So how he is going to entertain the application? And an answer is all of the above. So किसी भी तरीके से, किसी भी माध्यम से, चाहे बाई हैंड हो, चाहे मेल हो, चाहे पोस्टल हो, चाहे अदर पब्लिक अथॉरिटी हो, किसी भी तरीके से एप्लीकेशन उनके पास पहुंच गया, उनको उसका रिप्लाई देना है, मना नहीं कर सकते हैं, Next question, the first appellate authority should decide on first appeal. So first appellate authority है should decide on first appeal within 30 days. सही लग रहा है. In less number of days that the PIO concerned to take decision, वेग लग रहा है. Within 45 days from the date of receipt of the appeal if the reasons are recorded. Let us see. So answer is A and C. Within 30 days, otherwise for any reasons to be recorded, it may be up to 45 days. So this is all about third session of MCQ of RTI. MCQ is designed to test our in-depth knowledge in the subject matter. So we are trying to find the best MCQ so that candidates can fetch better marks in the forthcoming examination. Those who have not subscribed, please do subscribe, like, share and comment. We'll meet in the next class.